prophecy.
Tal is touching on an idea that is one of Judaism's guiding principles. A person is influenced by his actions, and his heart and thoughts follow the acts. In other words, the deeds shape the heart. The Rambam gives a practical example of this concept. Slightly modernized, it goes like this. If you have $100 bills to give to charity, which of the following two choices do you think is a better choice? Number one, you could give the $100 out in one go, say to me. Or number two, you could divide the money among 10 good causes, still including me. If you guess number one, then you were very close, but no cigar. The Rambam says that the best option is number two, to give $10 out 10 different times. Why? In the end, you're giving the same amount. But that way, you are acting generously 10 times, not just once. And acting generously is how you become a generous person. Practicing a behavior changes us, like Tal said. Behavior changes attitude. But there's a catch, isn't there always? Wanting to change is the first step. But we also need to know how to change. So let's say it's January, post-holiday season, you ate too many cookies, and you want to lose those few extra pounds. Great! You know what you want to do, but how do you do it? You have the goal, you want to eat better, but you need the right steps to get there. The wrong diet won't get you anywhere. And luckily, Judaism specializes in this. The Torah is known as Torah Chaim, literally translated as instructions for living. Every commandment, every guideline is designed to help people change and grow. If you're looking for happiness, relationships or meaning, or self-control, then the Torah is the ideal place to look. Let's say you want to work on being a better person, but you gossip about your friends a bit too much, and sometimes you're kind of mean or sarcastic. So how can you create new habits and neural pathways like Tal mentioned earlier? The Torah's got many tools of change, but here's one example. King David advises, Sur me'ra va'aseh tov, turn away from evil and then do good. In other words, you have to recognize that first you have to turn away or stop doing what's not good, and then you move on to do the good or the positive. Now you may be thinking, hey, that's pretty obvious, but is that what we actually do? When we want to change, usually we start off by making a big glamorous move, a New Year's resolution. You want to stop gossiping, you want to be nice, but in the end, if you're still hanging out with the people who like to gossip, you're bound to fail because you're surrounded by all the negative things that encourage you to gossip and be mean. First, you've got to toss out those gossip magazines, then you've got to separate from the people you gossip with. You have to position yourself in a whole new context, and only then can you start making plans for the good. It's not enough for good. First, you have to create the right environment for the good to take root.